never seen an attempt like that.
I've never seen anything like that in this sport. Never seen a session like that in our lives. I mean, Rizki just did something that is, I mean, it's the most historic lift I've ever seen, the most clutch performance I've ever seen. He's over there right now, bawling his eyes out. Can't believe what he's just done. But I feel devastated for Rahmat. Like, you know, it's cruel, it's devastating that the most consistently unbelievable weightlifter that we've seen this quad, who has led this category, that they both can't go. He deserves to go, and it's just so emotional. It's actually insane. It's insane. But yeah, Rizki has done it. He's the best. 73 by one performance. He's the best ever. He's not had the length of a career that someone like Shi Zhiyong's had, but Shi Zhiyong hasn't totaled that before. Rahmat's not totaled that before. Rizki's the world record holder now, and he's going to the Olympic Games. It's the biggest upset I've ever seen in weightlifting. I've never seen anything like that. That's sport. It's just insane. It's the world #1, Rahmat Abdullah, the man who has single-handedly advanced the clean and jerk world record by 6 kilos. Rizki Juniansyah, star from Indonesia, he's totaled more than all but one athlete in this lineup, but the athlete he's not totaled more than is the world record holder, so he's not currently in an Olympic spot. Probably the most famous weightlifter in this category ever, the Olympic champion, still the world record holder in the total, Shi Zhiyong from China. Okay, so this is day 2 at the IWF World Championships, and behind me right now is Rahmat Abdullah, the #1 ranked 73 in the world. But yesterday he came in and he had what I would consider kind of like the most impressive training lift I've ever seen. He hit 200 kilos in the clean and jerk at 73. Now, considering like the world record was 198, Shi Zhiyong, and then he just hits 200 like super casually. Just one of the most crazy things we've ever seen. Anyway, he's behind us now and he's snatching. The fact that there's so many media and cameras around him makes me feel like they're going to go heavy. He probably told somebody that was going to lift heavy. So whether or not he tries to make 160, which would be the most we've ever seen from him in a training hall, I'm not so sure, but what we will see is just, we'll gain the ability to kind of size them up a little bit more in the snatch, but that's what we're going to see. We're going to see what kind of shape he is in the snatch. just snatched 160 for 2 singles, which is like definitely a flex a little bit on Rizki and on Shi Zhiyong. Like we've never seen him snatch that heavy in training or in competition. Shi Zhiyong's done it in training, in like before competition. Rizki's now done it for competition, and no one's done it for 2 singles. We thought this was going to be the session that like showed us what kind of shape he was in the snatch, and it turns out he's like in world record shape maybe. Like if someone said, right, gun to your head, you've got to snatch 170, I'd put my money on him making it. So I think he can definitely hang with the others in the snatch, maybe even take the gold in the snatch. I think he might take the gold in the snatch. We always thought, oh, Rahmat is not a snatcher, and then he just did 2 singles at 160, and he tried to double it, his dad said no. So it's like, I actually think he can snatch 170. We might be way off. We might be like, oh, can he catch up with Rizki snatch and Shi Zhiyong snatch? It's like, they might have to catch up with him. Okay, so Shi Zhiyong just turned up for, I guess, his first session here, and he looked, I mean, it's kind of like classic Shi Zhiyong, but maybe a little bit more fit and healthy in some ways. Like, he was all over the place. Like, one of the first things he did was he grabbed a bar, it was at 50 kilos, and I think he snatched it and just smashed his head. So he had like a line across his head for some of the session. Just like too like hyped up. Like he knows what the Indonesians have done because he's been shown the videos. So like he's kind of got to, he's got to show his team that he can beat them. Yeah, Shi Zhiyong is looking good. Whether or not he's in like Indonesian level of good, I don't know. Probably not, but like he looks pretty good. But he was fired up, which is nice to see. Who do you think is going to win? 73.
73?
Yeah.
I think it could go either way. I think Shi is not winning. Yeah, he could win the snatch. I don't think he's going to win the overall. I just don't think his clean and jerk is there. He doesn't look healthy enough, which is a bummer because he's like one of those guys who his whole career has been like sort of speckled with this, what can he really do? Because he power cleaned that 190 and you're just like, oh, did you do 10?
Yeah.
But I think it's probably Rahmat 1, Rizki 2.
I agree. Well, that's the other thing that we haven't like mentioned is we were always talking about we've got to find out which of the 2 Chinese in either the 89s or the 73s are most likely to win.
Yeah.
Whereas now, I don't think they're even thinking that. I think they're thinking, is Shi Zhiyong more likely to get bronze, or is Tian Tao or Li Dayan more likely to get bronze? Carlos is winning, Rahmat is winning, unless Rizki moves ahead, which I still kind of secretly want to see. Because it's still possible that Rizki beats Rahmat. Like, it's not unheard of. I mean, Rahmat is the world #1, but Rizki is looking better than he's ever looked. If Rizki can do 165, 200, like that is a world record total. I just realized that. Yeah, like Rizki could win. And also because he said to us like he's had his appendix out, he didn't train for 6 months, he trained for 2 weeks, and then he did 158, 195. And now he's had another 6 weeks on top of those 2 weeks to train.
Doctor say to me, no training too.
Yeah.
for 6 months. 6 months no training. This is dangerous.
Yeah.
August
August,
31. 31 I am operation injury appendix. 5 months I am no training.
Yeah.
4 months no training weightlifting, but 1 month only bicycle and running, and exercise little.
And then you did a few weeks of lifting weights, and then you hit personal best.
I don't know. I don't know. I think I don't know, but this is I'm scary, but I do best for go to Olympic. But Rahmat 363 the best in Uzbekistan, but maybe I am 364 or 365.
Yeah.
I hope and I think like to.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think you could beat them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are they your competitors, teammates, friends? Like,
in competition, teammates. In competition, in training, friend or teammates.
Yeah.
But I don't know in competition. Maybe Rahmat, Shi Zhiyong, or me. I don't know. Like to.
it's possible.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Susan. Okay. Thank you.
Cool. Did you miss the bus?
I don't know.
I hope not. Sorry.
No
Okay.
problem. I am enjoying.
Are you sure?
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
All
Thank
right,
you.
Thank you.
Thank you for
All right.
take care and for all.
Yeah,
Thank
of
you.
course.
Thank you.
Kita next.
Rizki moves ahead of Rahmat, and
It could happen, you know.
and
because
she actually has a meet that we didn't expect, and he just performs.
it could be the biggest upset in the sport if Rahmat doesn't go to the Olympics.
Yeah.
But it could happen because Rizki could. I genuinely think he could snatch 165.
There's a world where she may get halfway through the meet, and that's it. I could see that. But there could be an event where she just takes her shoes off on the stage.
Interesting. I just got to speak with Shi Zhiyong, the two-time Olympic champion. I asked him if you were at your level back then, competing now, or if he was now at his level competing back then, would you have lifted more? And he said, definitely. So that was kind of cool, because I think there was that thing of he could win so easily. He never pushed himself as much as he needed to. I also wanted to know, has it been difficult the last few years being injured and watching these guys just break his world record like over and over again? It's gone up 6 kilos now. And he said of course, but he said that's what sport's supposed to be. Like, people come up, people get better, and they just keep breaking records. So it's cool that he acknowledges it, but he does say that it's been pretty tough for him. Last thing I said was, so do you think you can do it? And he said no, and he shook his head and he said, I'm too old and my back hurts too much. So we'll see. I think he's going to compete. We'll see. I imagine he's going to give it a go. I mean, I think he could still win the snatch, but he doesn't seem to have that mindset of like, I'm going to, kill these guys, like maybe he has done in the past, but we'll see. It was good to talk to him though. welcome back to the 2024 IWF World Cup. This is the highly anticipated men's 73 kilo category. It's an Olympic category. It is the last chance qualifier for the Paris Olympics, and about half of the athletes in this session are currently not in Olympic spots, and the other half are. Everybody is under some level of pressure, whether it's from athletes outside of the top 10 or whether it's from athletes domestically who are competing within this same session. Only one athlete per country, per category can go to the Olympics. And in this session, we have two Indonesians, the two best weightlifters in the world in this category, Rizki Juniansyah and Rahmat Abdullah. They're going to have to battle it out.
Yeah, an in-shape Rahmat is probably an unbeatable force at this point in time. He is so strong. What's going to happen with China, with Shi? I think he's the big question mark for me as to what shape is he actually in. Yeah, this is going to be a wild session.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh wow, 155 now, Rizki
Juniansyah. Now, a quick reminder to everybody about this guy. He had appendix surgery back in the end of August. He totaled 354 kilos at the Asian Championships. Only two men ever in the history of this category have totaled more than that. But because one of those people also comes from Indonesia, this guy probably not going to be able to go to the Olympics unless he beats the world #1 today.
I mean, one of the most talented athletes, maybe just born in the wrong country or born at the wrong time.
Yeah. There we go.
Beautiful lift. He makes that with room to spare.
He's the world #1, and he's opening up now with 155 kilos. I mean, he's the smoothest lifter in the world right now, that's for sure. There we go.
There it is. Easy.
Just like that.
So strong. Easy lift.
Rizki's put 164.
That's got to be a placeholder, is my guess. That's a 9 kilo jump.
This is ridiculous. We have 7 attempts right now at 160 kilos or more. This has never happened. And also, this will never happen again. Oh, and he's had to work to save it.
Right to it, and he sank down 3 extra inches to stabilize. That was a save. That is incredible.
Shi Zhiyong's dropped down to 161. That's a smart move.
Yeah.
Okay, here he comes. The 2-time Olympic champion, the world record holder in the lift. Oh my goodness. Max, he's in shape. And he's missed.
Yeah, that wasn't there.
Okay, that's interesting.
It leaves him open. Rizki is taking the 9 kilo jump. That's a massive jump.
He can make it.
He went for it.
He can make it.
He is coming out now for 64.
Okay.
It's forward. Not
Just.
enough.
If he doesn't make this snatch, he's not going to go to the Olympics. Do you know what beating Rahmat's best means? It means being the best ever in the category.
Oh my goodness.
Lord.
He's going to make it.
He's got to hold it. He's got it. He's done it. Oh
Rizki
my
Juniansyah.
That is simply staggering. He's got a 4-kilo lead.
I mean, this is getting incredibly interesting right now. Shi Zhiyong now 165.
Shi Zhiyong does not like to lose in the snatch.
No.
Has he ever lost in the snatch? No.
He was almost there on the second. It's a little forward. Can he turn it over and make it? I mean, he is one of those athletes that just has an ample supply of power.
The last time we saw the Blues on the bar for a snatch was when he snatched 166 kilos at the Olympic Games.
Crushes
the
it.
two-time Olympic champion, Shi Zhiyong. It's not over.
Never count him
Not
out.
over. Shi Zhiyong is still in this.
Look at that little slow walk off. He knows.
Oh, he knows
He's
who's
the
in
man.
charge. Yeah, he's
What
in charge right now.
What a snatch session. That may be one of the best we've ever seen.
Oh, without a doubt. That is the most competitive 73-kilo snatch session ever.
We're sitting here in a position, Shi Zhiyong in gold in the snatch, 165, shows us exactly who he is, why we love him.
Yeah.
In silver, 164, Rizki Juniansyah, and in bronze, we have Rahmat Abdullah.
Yeah.
This is an interesting scenario because Rizki is ahead, and he's not a bad clean and jerker. He can do 200.
We think.
We think so, yeah.
I mean, in this kind of shape.
Well, yeah, I mean, to take a 9-kilo jump, miss it, and then come back and make it with that kind of...
The adrenaline in this room right now is out of control. Rahmat's world #1 total is 363 kilos. If Rizki hits 200, he moves ahead.
Yeah.
It's gonna force 205 world record from Rahmat. I'll tell you one thing, the yellows are coming out. Clean and jerk.
Absolutely. We'll
The
see
yellows are
205
coming out.
clean and jerk.
We're seeing it. We're getting a clean and jerk and a total world record today.
You have to put yourself in Shi's position right now. We don't know what shape he's in physically. He has to send a message that he could be the right pick for the Olympics.
Right.
So what he's going to have to do here is something compelling.
He just is a man riddled with injury and pain.
I mean, he just has an iron will. has gone down to 191 now.
But we talk about going down. I mean,
well, he's dropped it by 2 kilos from his 193.
I mean,
this is the question. This is the lift that I think will define for us what shape Shi Zhiyong is in here.
This is his heaviest opener ever.
This is huge.
Yeah, this is huge.
Stabilizes it. He's done it.
So Rizki, if he can clean and jerk 200 today, he will move ahead of Rahmat. Rahmat will need 205.
Up quickly with that.
Okay, he rushes into it, but he makes the lift. So the world number 1 is under threat in a way we could never have imagined. Perfect.
Wow, Shi Zhiyong now 195. Powerful clean.
Oh. It's possible this is the last time we ever see Shi Zhiyong on a platform at a competition. It's hard to explain how much is on the line with this lift.
This may be the most significant lift of his career.
He's just up with it.
It's just too much.
He can't do it. Only time will tell. He is the world number 2. He might be going to the Olympics. We just don't know. He takes a moment because he doesn't know. He doesn't know if this is the last time he's going to be on an international platform.
I'm not sure if anyone knows.
He has to take a moment. That could be it. It's a world record attempt coming up now in the total. If Rizki Juniansyah makes this, not only does he become the number 1 weightlifter in the world, he becomes the best 73 that ever lived in a single performance. Nobody has put 2 lifts of such magnitude together before, not even Shi Zhiyong. 365. It's a 9 kilo jump. It's a 6 kilo international record. I'm so speechless.
The performance he's put on here, 201 kilos.
Here we go, 201 kilos for Rizki Juniansyah.
Clean, but he's
got up with it.
He's making the jerk. He's got to fight though.
Word. Rizki Juniansyah, if he can stand still, has just set the world record and become the world number 1 ahead of Rahmat Abdullah, who has 2 attempts remaining.
That's one of the most incredible performances we've ever seen. world record total on his second attempt.
That
he is now
is-
the number one 73 in the world.
I cannot believe what I've just seen.
Attempt remaining for him at 2:02.
Rahmat Abdullah is going to have to go to 2:06. Is it 2:06? 2:06. Rahmat is forced to take a 2-kilo world record attempt in the clean and jerk. Today is the day we find out what Rahmat can actually clean and jerk. This is poised to be the biggest upset in for the last, I don't know how many decades.
To see Rizki pass Rahmat like that with one more attempt left.
And just the tragedy that only one of these two extraordinary men can go to the Olympics. So,
Rizki's coming out for 203.
yeah, well, I think it's the right move.
Yeah, this would force an incredible
Forces
attempt.
208. I just don't think he can do it.
It's been less than 2 minutes. I mean, for him to come back out, he just broke the world record
Yeah,
total. For him to come out for 203 to further that record,
would just be unbelievable.
203 to increase the total world record that he just broke not more than 2 minutes earlier. This is a heroic attempt right now. Pulls heavy.
No, you could
It's
see
just
it.
too much.
You could see it right off the floor. He wasn't going to be able to do it.
So
But he's going to take a moment
as it
because he
stands,
has made history.
Rizki has put himself into an incredible position. He just broke the world record total. He's moved ahead of his countryman, Rahmat Abdullah. But can that hold? What can Rahmat clean and jerk?
A 206 kilo clean and jerk. Okay, here he comes.
He is stone
Here he
faced.
comes. There's no greater clean and jerker in the world than this man right here. But are these odds, I mean, are they too much or can he make it? This will be the most amazing lift we've seen in a generation.
Oh, he's up with the clean. Right into the jerk.
He can't make it.
It's forward.
He's
it's
missed
forward.
it. He's got 2 minutes.
He is in a very tough spot right now.
He has 2 minutes to do it. He's going to sit there. He doesn't need to go anywhere else. He's not wasting any energy.
The weight of what is about to happen cannot be lost on those watching. This is extraordinary. 206. He would have to break the world record total to get himself back ahead of his teammate. He's standing right
He's
up.
standing up. What is he doing?
206. He's not even wasting
What's he
any
doing?
time.
He's got a minute and a half. What's he doing?
He takes no time to come back.
This is the. This has never happened.
This is extraordinary.
This for the Olympics.
Oh, it's a tough clean. He's on his toes. It's slipping. It's falling. Can he stabilize?
He can't do it.
This is brutal.
Surely.
I think he knows. Oh, that was painful to watch.
It's the biggest upset
was
in weightlifting history. Rahmat Abdullah, the greatest in the world right now, is no longer. Rizki Juniansyah is going to the Olympics, and
At this level,
the
I mean, that
greatest
is
session I've
extraordinary.
ever seen in my life.
do you feel right now?
I don't know.
And how do you feel for Rahmat?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. To Rahmat.
Yeah.
I don't know Rahmat to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe same, maybe no. I don't know. But
Yeah.
this is.
Tonight, this evening, what will you do?
Yeah, maybe only in the hotel and home.
Some food?
Yeah, food so many, drinks so many.
Drinks,
I
yeah.
am so blessed to Allah.
Yeah, it's
I
amazing.
was, yeah, but
Yeah.
this is number one.